Hey, what's up everyone? Nick here. Welcome back to the Evil Within 2 Let's Platinum series. We're moving on to part 5. You might notice, if you've been following the series, that I am wearing the exact same clothing I wore in the last video. And that's because I'm actually recording this video immediately after recording the last video, because I'm having a lot of fun with this, and I don't want to wait. I ended the last video at the start of the warehouse section. That's where I'm at now, and I don't want to wait. I want to get through this. So my goal for this video, I don't know if it's going to work or not, but my goal for this video is to get to the end of Chapter 4. So again, this is Chapter 3, but I'm very close. I'm actually right towards the end of the chapter. Chapter 4 is pretty short. Chapter 4 is nice and easy. There are still some collectibles I'm going to need to get, but for the most part, Chapter 4 is pretty simple. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do same thing I did last time. I'm going to lure these two enemies over to the explosive barrel. Okay, so kill them both with a single shot. That's always my preferred method for tackling that sequence. Okay, so anyway, yeah, this is exactly where I left off at the start of the last video. Okay, so, or I'm sorry, at the end of the last video, obviously. Okay, so now I'm gonna wait for this. Okay, so I'm kind of rushing things a little here, but I think it should still work. Okay, so she dies. Uh-oh, I messed up. I clearly messed up somewhere. I'm not really sure where, but I messed up. Maybe I was a bit too ambitious with that approach. I'm not really sure who saw me. What happened? What just... Okay, so I'm not really sure what happened. Because normally what I... Oh, okay, where did he come from then? Because I killed the enemy that was here, and I know there's an enemy over here, but I didn't think they could see me. But maybe they did. So was that the enemy? And are they just going to go back to their normal pathing? So let's keep an eye on this guy. Because there's an enemy over there, but maybe this is that enemy. Okay, so I think maybe I just got a bit too ambitious there. And I kind of jumped the gun, but luckily I was able to run away before anything bad came of it. Okay, so that's okay. Alright, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hide here. Yep, okay, so that was the enemy. That was the enemy that I was thinking of. So I'm just gonna hang out here, wait for him to turn around, and then kill him. Let's make sure he turns around completely, because last time it was that enemy that killed me. So I'm actually going to kind of go the long way here. So there's enemies behind me, but you don't have to worry about them for the time being. So let's focus on this guy. Okay, so I'm gonna hold my ground here. So let's wait for him to go back down this alleyway, and that's when I'll make my move. Okay, so here he goes. He's gonna do one last little jerking motion. Uh-oh, hopefully I have enough time. Oh, shoot, I'm not gonna have enough time. Alright, I'm gonna hope he doesn't see me right here. Oh god, this is not good. He's gonna... Oh, I hate this game so much. I despise the stealth in this game. I absolutely despise it. Whoa, why did he not chase me? Where is he? Oh god. Oh, I don't know where he is. I do not know where he is. That's not good. Oh, there he is. So it looks like I was able to kind of run in a big loop and evade him. What is he doing? Come on. Just Can you do what you're programmed to do? Okay, so now he's going to return to his main pathing. Somewhere he got an axe. I don't know where he found the time to pick that up while chasing me, but okay. Alright, so now I should be able to do this without messing up. Come on. There we go. Okay, cool. So that worked out. Okay, so let's get the green gel. Okay. Now, before doing anything else, because that's what spawns the enemies, is doing other things. Oh, so it just gave me a checkpoint. So that's very good. Okay, so I just got a checkpoint. Come in here for some pistol shells. Now, there's a collectible somewhere. I don't think it's in this truck. It must be in the other truck. Let me get one of those axes just to... Oh, wait. It's telling me... Oh, there we go. Okay, it was just hidden from view. So, there are 3 more enemies to take care of. One of them is up there, and then 2 of them are down below. But as you just saw, it gave me a checkpoint. So I'm okay for the time being. I feel like there might be an enemy in here. No, there... Is there? I don't think this is where the... Oh, God. Oh, thank God. Okay, Okay. I thought there was going to be an enemy in there. Okay, so let's get some green gel. Doing pretty good on green gel. I have just under 15,000, it looks like. Okay, so now I don't remember my method for killing this one. Yeah, I don't recall my method. I think what I usually let this guy do is I let him just see me, and then I kill him with an axe. So, like, he'll drop down, and then I'll just hopefully kill him with the axe. So let's let him drop. And there we go. See, so that's really weird, because if you guys remember in the last video, I went to kill an enemy with the axe, and it's supposed to be a one-hit kill, but it wasn't when I did it in the last video, which really confused me. Okay, so... Let's try to remember what I need to do here. So these 2 enemies, they're gonna be annoying. Now I do have a way to kill them, which involves shooting the oil that you see down there. Sebastian, jump down. God. Yeah, so you can see these 2. Oh God, I didn't do that. Jesus. So hopefully both of them... There we go. So sometimes, though, the fire doesn't kill them. What just happened? What did you just... Did you spit? What? How did I just get hurt? That's odd. I actually have no idea what... Hey, I got a trophy, though. Kick, shoot, burn. Actually, what is that trophy for? Kind of curious. Kill 2 or more enemies at once using... Oh, okay. Yeah, so I'm not really sure how I just took damage, but, I mean, I can live with that. That's okay. Okay, so, inside the truck in front of the warehouse entrance. So, somewhere here there's supposed to be another collectible, which I'm not seeing. It's telling me that it's inside... Oh, okay, I think it's in here. And I think there might be another enemy in here, which I don't want to have to deal with, but I guess I have to. Oh, no, there's not. Okay, so here we go. Mysterious Machine. Once again, that's another Bethesda Easter egg that I really don't know much about, so I'm not going to really talk about it. Okay, so let me run over here, because there's going to be, I think, at least 1 enemy inside the warehouse. So let me grab this axe. And now so now we're good to go in the warehouse. Okay? And things are going well. I did take a little bit of damage, which I'm still not really sure what it is that hurt me, but it's whatever.
Hopefully that did the trick.
Alright, so we're good to enter the warehouse. There are going to be 2 files in the warehouse. They're both in the same room, so once or not 2 files, 2 collectibles. So once I get these collectibles, I will be done with Chapter 3. At least as far as collectibles go. I'll still need to finish the chapter, but that's not very difficult. I know exactly how to do that, where I need to go. Because typically what I used to do is for my... when I was playing the game on classic difficulty, I would try to get through the first 3 chapters without saving. That was kind of like my benchmark.
Lily, it came from upstairs.
So let's get this green gel. So it's telling me to kick over the oil drum. You don't need to do that right now. It's kind of prepping you for a mini boss fight that's coming up,
crawl through here.
Which we'll
get
get to that when we get to it. Now, interestingly enough, as I said, there is going to be a mini boss fight coming up. Somebody commented on my video saying, hey, you can actually run away from those things. You don't have to fight them. And I found that to be pretty interesting, because if that's true, I definitely didn't know that was true. So I'm going to kind of put his hypothesis to the test. Now, before I go over there, I need to come over here. I think there's something I can get over here. I can't remember what, but I think there's like some collectible or some items or something. Another thing someone pointed out to me is when I released the trailer for this video, somebody commented, so, you know, they made a patch for the game. They put in a first-person mode. They put in an AKUMU mode. And apparently they threw in something called God mode, which is basically just in-game cheats like invincibility, super speed, you know, stuff like that. Now, me personally, I don't use cheats when I play games. I don't really see the points. It takes away the fun. Unless I'm like trophy hunting. Like if I'm specifically just trying to get through the game as quickly as possible to get a trophy, then I'll use some cheats if that's an option. But otherwise, I don't use cheats. But someone was saying that the cheats, they don't disable the trophies. So they were saying that you can actually use the cheats to get through classic mode and whatnot, which I find that to be very unfortunate. I think that takes all the fun out of it, and it takes the skill out of it, because then people have the trophy that, in my opinion, don't deserve it. But I don't know if it's true. But anyway, so someone brought that up because they said, hey, if you're having trouble in your Let's Platinum, you can always use the just use the cheats to get through it quickly. So I don't plan on doing that, but I guess it is an option apparently. But I don't plan on using any cheats. So if you're watching, if you're following along with this series, and you were gonna comment saying, hey, you should use God mode, you can stop. You can stop that comment right. I'll stop you there, because I don't plan on doing that. Okay. So there's this guy here. I can't remember if he knows I'm here or not. So he has an axe. Come on. So I have an axe too, but I basically just want to lure him over here and then sneak up on him, because I don't want to attack him head on. I hope he can't come in here. Uh-oh. Can you come in here? Oh, now I'm really in trouble, because now I can't... Okay, so... Okay, how do I... What's the best way to do this? Because I have an axe, so that's not the issue. The problem is I don't want to attack him head on, because he also has an axe, and that'll just get me into trouble. Oh, there he goes. No way. Oh, that was really cool. He did like a really cool shimmy move, which, had he hurt me, I actually would have been very upset about, but since I didn't get hurt, that was actually kind of cool. Alright, let's grab his axe. It's always good to have one. Whew. Okay, doing well. Doing well. So now we're going to go up here. I just got a checkpoint. Okay, let's make sure there's no items behind me. So the last 2 collectibles I need are going to be in here. I think they're in here. So yes, so here's the file. This should be file number 14. And then here is the high-grade weapon parts. That should be number 3. It's telling me I'm full on syringes. Is that true? Oh, sweet. Okay, so I might as well use a syringe since I'm apparently full. Now I'll do that. As far as crafting goes, let's check out what I currently have. So I have a harpoon bolt. I have a shock bolt. I have some explosive bolts. I think I'll be okay. I think I'll be okay. I also have some shotgun ammo. I think all I'm going to need... Because what I'm going to try to do... So as I said, this mini-boss fight that I'm approaching... Somebody told... Oh, sweet. There's a shock bolt right here. Somebody told me you can actually run past it. You don't even need to do it. I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm going to test it. Because since I'm not playing on classic difficulty... I don't have to worry about dying if something goes wrong. I can just try it, and if it works, awesome, I save some ammo. If it doesn't work, then I just restart the checkpoint.
But where's Lily?
So that's one of the benefits of not playing on classic mode. Hey, it's also giving me a lot of ammo. That's when you know you're about to come to a boss fight. So here's a little cutscene, and then we'll be on with it. So there he is. All right. So.
Him. The murderer with the camera. And the son of a bitch has my little girl. I was so close. Damn it. Calm down. Think. I gotta save her.
All right.
No more signals coming into this
So
communicator.
basically, all I need to do. There's a trophy. Nice.
Not sure I can trust him, but he wants out of here as bad as I want to find Lily. O'Neill, it's Sebastian. Can you hear me?
Sebastian? Is that you? You're breaking up.
Shit. Not now.
Come on.
Maybe it'll work better outside.
Okay. So anyway, this is the fight, and I'm gonna try to just run past it. Again, I don't know if this is gonna work, but I figure it's worth a try. If it saves me ammo, then it's worth it. And so anyway, all that's left is all I have to do is go back to O'Neill's safe room, and then make my way across the map to the other safe room, and that will trigger the end of Chapter 3. As far as collectibles go, I am now completely done with Chapter 3. I've gotten all of the collectibles, which is great, because there are a lot. But we still have to do this, okay? So let's see how this goes. And again, I'm going to try to just run through it, because somebody said I could. So we'll see how that goes. I'm curious myself. Okay, so I don't need to concern myself with this. I just need to run past it. Okay, so there's the checkpoint.
There you are.
So he's gonna vanish, and then he's gonna basically spawn two of these dog-like enemies. And that's when the fight begins. So let's see if this is true. Let's see if I can just run past this. I'm genuinely curious. I don't know how this is gonna go. Okay. So let's give it a try. If anything, you know, again, I got a checkpoint. I'm not playing on classic mode, so I can afford to try a couple different things. But someone said just run away. Someone said just, hey, just run away from those things. So let's see how that goes. I feel like it's possible. Okay, so here's number one. So he spawns two of them. I don't remember what these things are called.
Fuck.
Oh, that's bullshit. Oh my god. No, no, no. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, I didn't mean to. Oh no. Oh, I just screwed myself. I didn't mean to do. Oh, sheesh. Wait, what? Why can't I go up? Where are they? Oh god. Oh god, I didn't know they could go up there. Alright, take two. Let's just see if I can run out of here. Okay, I'm just... I'm just straight up running now. Oh no. You rat bastard. Okay, so the game plan for that. So I'm just kind of surveying the area. The only thing I can think of is this thing. Will that work? No. So it looks like... Interesting. So I don't think there's a way out of here. Where are those things? Huh. This is interesting. Oh wait, maybe there is. No way. Did that work? Oh my god, that worked. I can't believe that worked.
Shit, lost him again.
So on the downside, I did lose quite a bit of health, but I did not use any ammo. And in the grand scheme of things,
You're still alive?
ammo is much more valuable than health. It's a lot easier to find health than it is to find ammo.
But I know who has her.
So
He's got powers like nothing else in
that's pretty cool. I can't believe that worked.
You out with that. I picked up a frequency I've never seen before.
That's pretty sweet.
It's coming from City Hall.
Great. Where's that?
Look up. Do you see a building with a big clock tower?
Yeah.
That's it.
How in the hell am I supposed to get up there?
It's a bit complex. Come back here, I can explain.
Right. I'm on my way.
Alright, so I'm guessing it's going to give me a checkpoint here. That is really cool. Wow, I can't believe that worked. Okay, so now this is where things kind of change up. So now, more enemies spawn into the map. So that's another reason why it's better to get all of the collectibles early than later, because now there are more enemies running around. So due to the fact that I already have all the collectibles, I'm good to go. So all I need to do here is run back to the safe house, which I've done this numerous times. It's not difficult. These enemies really don't pose any threat. That's so cool. I can't believe that worked. Shout out to the user that told me that. I can't remember who it was. It was like a week ago. But wow, that's awesome. That's really cool. I didn't have to use any ammo. That's awesome. Again, I did lose some health, but that is not a big deal. Especially given the fact that I currently have a medical kit. So I'm good on health right now. Like, that's huge. The fact that I was able to save all of that ammo, that's incredibly helpful. Okay, so now I come back here. I'm going to talk with O'Neill. And then I can continue on towards the main store. And look at that. See, the game is giving me all this... Look at that. I'm actually full on handgun ammo. That's how much I have. Oh, and I don't even have to use health. I can just drink coffee. I forgot that coffee replenishes your health. So that's amazing. I am no worse off than... That's awesome. That's really cool. I'm very happy right now. Okay. And in Chapter 4, I'm pretty sure you could get through Chapter 4 without using any ammo. Or at least not a lot of ammo. So... Okay, let's... actually, you know what? Just to be safe... Or no, I gotta autosave. I'm so used to having to save my game because of classic mode.
Not sure if okay is the right word, but yeah, I made it. Now, tell me how to get to City Hall.
Union was built with a sort of backstage area, so Mobius operatives could observe the test subjects in secret. Most of these passageways are still intact enough to bypass the fissures in Union.
But chunks of the city are floating in the air. How are there tunnels?
They're passageways, not tunnels. When you go in and out of them, you're basically phase shifting. We call it the Marrow. It exists in a layer separate from what you see.
That doesn't make any sense.
Fortunately for you, it doesn't have to make sense. It just has to work. But it's a maze down there. You take the wrong path, you could end up on the other side of town.
Where's this Marrow that gets me to City Hall? And who comes up with these ridiculous names?
I'll mark the location of the port. It's in the north safe house. Looks like a regular computer, but it's not.
I'll give you the password you need to activate it.
Once you're inside, follow the marker to exit B2. That should take you straight to City Hall.
You could have told me this on my communicator, you know.
Maybe so, but I couldn't have given you this. The passageways are still intact, but the collapse of Union has caused infrastructure issues. My communicator says that the gas leak is blocking the path to exit B2. You'd never make it through alive without this.
Deadly gas leaks, huh? Thanks for saving the worst for last, O'Neill.
Based on what we've seen so far, I doubt that it's the worst you'll encounter.
You're not helping.
Anything else you need to know before you go?
All right. So there we go, guys. Chapter 3 is now complete. We are at the start of Chapter 4. Hallelujah. Might as well save my game, just why not? Yeah, why not? Just to have a save file. But yeah, so now I'm in Chapter 4. Chapter 4 is pretty easy. There are still some collectibles I need to get. I'm going to avoid upgrading for the time being, because I really don't have to. As far as my collectible list goes, the first 2 collectibles on the list are actually 2 keys that you get in the shooting gallery, which is something that takes place back at the Crimson City PD. I'm going to avoid that for now. I'm going to save that for maybe the start of the next video, because what I'd like to do now is I'd like to actually get through Chapter 4 if I can, if I have enough time. I don't know. Again, Chapter 4 is not very long, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Okay? So, first things first. This is what I do. So remember earlier, I think this was 1 or 2 videos ago, I talked about this street, and I said that it's a pretty safe street. The same holds true here. So like this little area here, there are enemies in there now. You don't want to go in there, because basically what we have to do right now is I have to go all the way across the map to the other safe room. And I think most people's instinct, and it definitely was my instinct at first too, was, oh, I'm going to avoid the big open streets. I'm going to stick to the little narrow alleyways behind the houses. That's the smarter option. But that's kind of what the game anticipates, and that's where it puts the enemies. And you could see that areas like this, where it's just a big open street, they're actually pretty clear. Now, I think this enemy by the truck, they might wake up, but that's okay. You know, one enemy, but you could see this street. This is a relatively safe street. So if you're playing the game for yourself and you missed any collectibles and you have to go and do some mop-up, well, one, you might want to wait till the end of the game when you can do a New Game Plus and run through here with better supplies. But if anything, stick to this street. This street here is definitely your safest bet. But anyway, this is all you really need to do. You just need to, so you see that enemy off in the distance, you can actually just run right past that thing. Yeah, it's pretty simple. You don't want that thing to see you, though. If it sees you, it's okay. It's not really a big deal. But obviously, if you can avoid it. And so all I need to do is run into the garage, get into the safe room, and that's that. Okay, so here we go. Gonna make my move. So I'm gonna creep behind this thing. Again, you want to be careful of these enemies on the ground, just to be safe. But here we go. So that's all. Here's the garage. So at this point, it's okay if that thing sees me, because I'm just going to run for the safe room. And that's it. That's all there is to it. Pretty simple, right?
Probably should let Kidman know what's going on.
Okay, so now there's going to be a brief conversation with Kidman.
Kidman, can you hear me?
And then I'm going to go into the Marrow.
What have you got for me?
The good news is that I located O'Neill, and he was able to get me on the trail to find Lily.
That's great.
The bad news is that Union is literally falling apart around me, and it's mostly populated by corpses and monsters. Oh, and that psycho I told you about, the one with the powers he shouldn't have, he's got Lily. I'm getting ready to head into the Marrow, which you neglected to tell me about, to get to him.
I'm sorry we didn't have time for a briefing before sending you in, but we didn't think it would be this bad.
It's just as bad as Beacon in here. No, it's worse. My daughter wasn't stuck in Beacon.
Okay, calm down. Maybe I can help you out. Can you give me any information on this person?
Male, about 5'10", black hair. He fancies himself as some sort of artist.
That's not much to go on.
Tell me something I don't
How is
know.
that not much to go
I'm on
on?
my way to City Hall.
Like that.
I'll call you later.
That's a pretty good description. I mean, height, hair color, gender,
So this is the computer O'Neill
the
was
artsy
talking
type. I mean,
about. Let's try that password.
it's not terrible. It's pretty good intel, especially with what Sebastian has to work with. Okay, so anyway, we're going back into the Marrow. Now, you might be wondering, you know, they're taking all this time to explain the Marrow, like O'Neill was telling us about the Marrow for the first time. It was as if Sebastian had never heard of it before. So you might be wondering, well, hold on, you've already been to the Marrow, right? Remember back, what was it, 2 videos ago when I had to go to the armory in order to get the sawed-off shotgun and I had to get a key? Well, the game just, you know, the game can't plan for everything, so the game probably didn't think you'd go to the Marrow until now. But I actually did. I remember on my first playthrough of the game, I went to the Marrow right away because I was exploring, and I found the computer, and I didn't know what the computer was, and I was like, what is this? And I ended up in the Marrow, and it was just, that's another reason why when I initially played the game, I really disliked Chapter 3, because I was like, what is going on? This is crazy. Okay, so I do have to pay attention here, because there are some things I don't quite remember. So let's see if I can get some green gel. So there's a file. I'll be honest, I don't fully remember. Uh-oh. Oh, that's okay. A little smoke is fine. Okay, so there are some things I don't remember here. I need to get a file. That's collectible number 1. And it's telling me that it's on the computer under the big map of Union. I think that's in here. Now, I can't remember if there's an enemy in here. I don't think there is. I think I'm okay. So let's go ahead and get that file. Hopefully that'll give me a... Okay, so there's a dead person there. That's okay. Okay. So there's the file. Unfortunately, it didn't give me
Looks
a
like they were still designing parts of Union in here.
collectible. Okay, so one thing about Chapter 4 is there is, if I remember correctly, maybe I'm not remembering correctly, maybe this isn't until later, but there's this one fight that, it's pretty tough, but there's a pretty good strategy for it. Hey, here's a syringe, which I don't need. Is there anything else here? No. Okay. So, I'm trying to remember this because I'll be honest, I don't fully remember everything that's going on here. So this guy has some gunpowder on him. So the next collectible that I need is an ammo pouch, and it's telling me it's on a balcony somewhere. I feel like I remember, but it's not coming to me immediately. So there's an ammo pouch, there's a key, there's a file, and the rest of the collectibles are all pretty simple. Okay, so I think this is the area that I was thinking about. So I'm going to show you guys a cool little trick to this fight. This is something I did way back when on my classic walkthrough, and this was a really good strategy. Sadly, I can't take credit for it. It was not me that came up with this one. I don't remember the name of the person that did, but they left a comment on one of my videos saying, hey, you should do this instead, and I did. And it turned out to be an excellent strategy. Okay, so essentially what happened, I'll be honest, I don't fully remember how to go about starting this. Okay, hold on. Actually, give me 1 second. Okay, so the first collectible I'm looking for is actually in this room. The problem is I don't exactly remember where off the top of my head, but I know I need to get it before I activate the security door. So let's do that first. So I think it's up here. So maybe it's in here? I'm looking for an ammo pouch. Shouldn't be that hard to find. Okay, here it is. So I don't remember if this enemy wakes up. I feel like they do. But let's see if I can just grab this thing without them waking up. That's nerve-wracking. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Okay. Let's grab this stuff. Useful parts. Awesome. Okay, cool. So now I'm gonna go about showing you the trick. Hopefully it works first try, but sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes things go wrong. Okay, so I kind of have to remember. It involves this ladder here. Basically, you just hang out like this on the ladder, and the enemies aren't able to do anything to you. It's quite brilliant, actually.
Emergency lockdown procedures are currently in effect. Lockdown can be disengaged by tuning to the frequency on your communicator.
Might as well give it a try.
Okay, so that's what you do, and that's what sets this in motion.
Emergency lockdown deactivated. Please wait for system reboot of each annex. Stand by. Recreation area emergency lockdown disengaged. Please wait while system reboots.
Okay, so I'm basically just gonna hang out right here, and you can see that these guys, they can't reach me. See, it's a brilliant strategy. So these guys can't reach me, and then any enemies that spawn above me, they also won't be able to reach me. They'll actually end up just crawling right through me. So all you really do is sit here. That's it. That's all you do for this entire fight. You just sit here, and then eventually you make a run for it. Okay, so you could see they kind of left. They're off doing their own thing. Eventually another door will open, and those enemies will go do their own thing. And then you just make a run for it. It's pretty neat. So eventually another one of these doors should open. Okay, so there we go. The door behind me, that's going to open. These enemies are going to run over. So this is another really useful strategy for saving ammo. See, so this guy, they just run. They don't do anything. They can't hurt you. And even if they get on the ladder, they'll crawl right through you. They won't knock you off the ladder. So yeah, this is another really useful strategy for conserving ammo. Otherwise, you basically have to kill all these guys, and it takes, as you can imagine, a lot of ammo. You basically stand at the top of the ladder and just keep shooting them with the shotgun. But in a moment, a witch is going to spawn, and the witch is what causes the most problems, because that really kind of drains your ammo, right? So that door is about to open over there, and I think that'll be the last door. So you could see all the other enemies. They ran away. They went over there. I don't know what they're doing, but they ran away. All right, we're getting close. Come on. Come on. So I'm just waiting for the... Okay, here we go. So now the witch is going to come out. Okay, so that door over there is about to open. I think it's that door. So somewhere a witch is going to come. I don't see her. Where is she? Oh, these guys are up. So watch this. Watch this. They're just going to crawl right through me. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. They just crawl right through me. So there's the witch. Okay, so she comes out. She sees me, but she can't hurt me. Right? So watch this. She's gonna do the same thing. She's just gonna crawl right through me. Oh, what a beautiful strategy. All right, so now basically all I'm doing is I'm just waiting here until the door opens. She's gonna go wander off. You can see all those enemies are leaving me alone, and then I'm gonna make a run for it. So eventually, yeah, she'll go. She'll leave me alone. Okay, so there she goes. She's gonna go back into hiding. She's upset. She's mad at me for doing this. All these enemies are just leaving me alone, and I'm just gonna wait for this door to open. wonder where someone went up here. I don't see them anymore. But yeah, so now there we go. Okay, so that door's gonna open. So now is when you just have to make your run for it. Uh-oh. I don't remember this door being here. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Get through. Get through.
Jesus, the smell.
Okay, so there's my... Okay, give me a second. Let's see. So there is... No, that's everything I needed. Did they not chase me through here? Okay, so they didn't chase me through here. Okay, there we go. That's it. That's the section. Really, really useful way of getting through that. Okay, so now I don't fully remember what happens here. So I drain this area. There's going to be 2 enemies that spawn, but I'm pretty sure I could just run past them. Okay, so that's okay. Okay. So yeah, I think I can just run through this. There they are. Get up the ladder, Sebastian! Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. That was close. Let me just sit here for a moment to make sure they don't chase me up here. I think I'm okay. So... Okay. Yep, there we go. Whew, that was closer than I thought it was gonna be. Whew. Okay, so... That's that. Let me go ahead and lower this bridge just in case I need a quick escape route. Alright, and now I can go into the toxic area. And that's where the next collectible is going to be. So here we go.
So this is the dreaded gas leak, huh? Thanks, O'Neill. I'd never make it through without this thing.
Whew, okay, doing well, doing well.
It's like a maze in here. Flammable. Damn. That means I can't rely on my firearms.
Okay, so there's really only 1, maybe 2 enemies in here that you need to worry about, but it's pretty simple. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I am going to sneak through here. So you can see there's someone here. It's really not that hard. It's harder than you, or it's easier than it appears to be. So I'm just gonna kind of stick down here. Just gonna kind of hide in here for a moment. Actually, wait, is there a... No, okay, just making sure there's no collectible here. Alright, so she's gonna go off over there. Now I'm gonna run down here, and that's it. Okay, so that's the first part. You see, I just got a checkpoint. Pretty simple. Okay, so now is where... Somewhere in here there's a key, and I don't remember where it is. So I'm gonna have to find it. Okay. So I think it's over here to the left. There is an enemy that I'm not gonna really focus on right now. I'm just gonna go straight over here. Try to figure out where this... Oh my god. Oh, that scared me. That scared me. There's the key. Awesome. Pick it up. Okay. So now, I'm gonna go over this way. Okay, and I'm gonna wait for that enemy to come back over here. Okay, so I'm just gonna wait here, and it's gonna come back this way, and that's when I'm gonna sneak past it. I gotta get to this room. I gotta solve a quick little puzzle, which actually I don't fully remember how to do. Okay. So that's that. This is nerve-wracking. Okay. So there's a fuse here. Let's grab that. Now let's try to solve this pretty quickly. I might not do it. There we go. All right, sweet. That worked pretty well. Okay, so now I need to wait for the monster to come this way, and then I can make a run for it. Okay, so here we go. This, actually, real quick, let me make sure I got all the... So I got the key. Okay, yeah, so the next collectible is a file. Alright, so all I'm doing now is I'm waiting for this monster to pass me. And then I'm going to make a run for it. Come on, any day now. Come on. Really? Where are you? I feel like it should have gotten here a long time ago. Come on, come on, come on. Alright, that's it. Now I just run for the exit. And it's that easy. Open the door. Get through. And ladies and gentlemen, that's chapter 4. That's it. I gotta get a couple collectibles before calling it, but otherwise, that's chapter 4. It's pretty simple. Alright, so now I'm going to come up here. There should be a file. As you exit, check the computer on your left. So there should be a file somewhere here. Looks like it's here. Okay, so that's file number 16. Looks like there are some collectibles here, or not collectibles, items. Okay, so next is a residual memory. So before I crawl through the vent, head to the crate by the big gap. So I think that's, is it here or is it up more? Maybe it's up more. So before I leave, there should be a, I think it's through here. I can't remember if this is the right way. Okay, so... Okay, yeah, no, this is where I'm supposed to go. So, looks like there's a harpoon bolt. Is that it? Okay, oh, there's a Mobius crate. So let's see what the game is generous enough to give me. Looks like shotgun shells, which I can't carry right now anyway. Okay. So now... make my way up here, and there's a residual memory in here before you exit. So the exit is through that vent. Here's the residual memory. There we go.
Hello, can you hear me? It's Watkins. Watkins, what's going on? The collapse is happening faster than we predicted, and now it's affecting the Marrow too. Those things are trying to breach. You gotta help me. We're secure on this side. Get over here. I can't! The collapse caused a gas leak in the access tunnels, and I left my respirator on the APC. Can't you send a team through the tunnels with a respirator for me? Sorry. We can't risk the personnel just to help you. Fuck, you got that!
Alright, so there's the memory. I think... No, is that not where I... Somewhere there's a vent that I can crawl through. Maybe it's over here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now this will bring me to another safe room. And in that safe room, there's going to be a coffee maker and some more red gel. I'll save my game, and then I'll check the time, because I actually don't know how much time this video is right now. The way my screen is set up, I can't see the recording. I can only see the collectibles list. But let's at least get everything first. But yeah, so guys, that's what I was talking about. You know, chapter 3, it's long. There was so much to do. It took 3 videos to get through it. But now you could see chapter 4. It took me what, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. It, you know, wasn't hard at all. So you know, other than a couple chapters in the game, most of the game kind of goes by pretty quickly. So don't worry too much about anything similar to what you just saw. Okay, good. Alright, so now I can go to City Hall. Let me check the time. Oh, so 50. Okay, good. This is going to wrap up perfectly. So this video is going to end right at the start of Chapter 5. I think that'll be a good spot to end the video. Chapter 5 is a lot of fun, actually. Chapter 5 has 2 boss fights. Both very good boss fights, I think. Yeah, I think they're pretty good. Okay, so, okay. So here we go. Whoa, my headphones are falling down. Whew. Okay. So, I am now in the safe room. So what I'm going to do, first things first, I'm going to drink some coffee to work towards that coffee-related trophy. Alright, come on. I wonder who's making this coffee. That's a question. Maybe not a good question, but it's a question. Now I'm going to come in here. I'm going to take the red gel. Once again, I'm going to not go back to there because I really don't need to. That's the terminal. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to save my game. I'm going to leave the safe house in order to go get a key. And then that will bring me to the start of Chapter 5. I'll get a checkpoint, I'm sure. And then that's where I'll end the video. So here we go. I'm going to go up. So the key is right behind the safe house. Okay, so is there anything in here? One thing I should probably do is I should probably, maybe at the start of the next video, upgrade my weapons so that they could carry more ammo. Because at this point, I'm actually passing a lot of ammo that would be helpful if I could pick up. But anyway, so here's the key. Oh, I still have an axe. Nice, I forgot. I forgot I had that. Okay, so there's the key. That's key number 10. Good, I'm on track. Okay. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go up this street, and I think that will trigger Chapter 5 automatically once I get up to a certain point. Hey, look at that. What was that, gunpowder? Sitting in the trash can, nice. Okay, so I'm just going to go up this street real quick. There's going to be, I think, a cutscene, and that will trigger the start of Chapter 5, and I just want to see if it gives me a checkpoint. There we go. Okay, so there we go. Chapter 5. It's not giving me a checkpoint, so let me just...
I can't turn back now.
Let's see. Once you pass the crevice, take the left and find the carousel behind the trees. So let's try to do that let's just... Because what I want to get a checkpoint. So I figure what I might as well do is get another collectible. That way, hopefully, it gives me the checkpoint that I'm looking for. I don't believe there are any enemies over here. Where? Oh, wait. I passed it. Wait, so the collectible guide is calling this thing here a carousel, but isn't that a bodega? Isn't a carousel like the thing with the horses and animals on it? I thought this thing was called a bodega. I could be wrong. I don't know.
Another beautiful day. I can't remember the last time it was overcast or too cold. Always feels just right. I'm truly blessed to be born and raised in Union. Never left this place. I don't want to. I plan on dying here. Smell that. Smells like spring. The flower beds they planted here are really something, aren't they?
Alright. So it didn't give me my checkpoint yet, so what I'm gonna do now is go across the street to get some other collectibles, and let's hope that if anything, I'll just, you know, quit and then re-pick these collectibles up at the start of the next video. That's not that big of a deal. Okay, so here's the other collectible. It's an ammo pouch. Yeah, dang, it's not giving me a checkpoint. Kind of annoying, because I don't want to move up yet. There is one more collectible, but it's automatic. So let's see. Okay, so it's not gonna give me a checkpoint. Let's see, what do I want to do? Yeah, I think I'm gonna end the video here. So we're about to get into the depth of Chapter 5. Chapter 5, again, is not very long. There are a couple boss fights, but they're not too difficult. In fact, this first one is really easy if you know what to do. And yeah, so we'll be able to get through it pretty quickly at the start of the next video. So anyway, guys, as always, I want to thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you get the chance. Let me know what you thought in the comments down below. And I will, see you in the next video.